Have you ever felt like your IT team is just completely drowning in a sea of alerts? Well, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're going to talk about the technology designed to be the lifeboat in that storm. AIOps. That's artificial intelligence for IT operations. So let's dive right in.
All right, just a quick heads up before we get going. What you're about to see is a high-level overview based on some amazing material from Virtualization Options LLC. If this gets you excited, and I think it will, you should absolutely check out their full, in-depth tutorial for the whole story.
So why do we even need something like AIOps? Well, to be honest, it was born out of a total crisis. Just picture today's IT environments. They're like these massive, sprawling cities of cloud services, microservices, and legacy tech all cobbled together. That complexity, it doesn't just create data. It unleashes a constant, deafening roar of it. Now let this number really sink in for a second. Over 10,000. That's the average number of alerts a typical enterprise IT team gets slammed with every single day. That's not a stream of information, you guys. That's a digital avalanche, and it's threatening to bury them. But here is the absolutely insane part. Out of those 10,000 plus alerts, a staggering 99% of them are just useless. They're noise. False alarms, duplicates, things that don't matter. It's like asking someone to find one very specific, very critical needle in a skyscraper-sized haystack of static. It's almost impossible. And what happens when a real issue gets lost in all that noise? The cost is just breathtaking. According to Forbes, IT downtime costs about $9,000 per minute. Think about that. That's the price of a brand new car every 10 minutes the system is down. This isn't just some tech headache, it's a multi-million-dollar liability just waiting to explode. And you know, this quote really hits home because it gets to the heart of the matter. This isn't just about servers and code, it's about people. We're talking about talented, smart engineers who are burning out, who are trapped in this constant state of alert fatigue, just trying to keep the lights on. But what if you could fight complexity with intelligence? What if you could finally find that one critical signal in that ocean of noise? Well, that is exactly the promise of AIOps. It's the smart solution built for this exact problem. Now, this idea didn't just appear out of nowhere. You know, before 2016, IT was a very manual world. You had static thresholds, manual fixes, but then the analyst firm Gartner saw the writing on the wall. They coined the term algorithmic IT operations. And as AI technology itself got smarter and more powerful, that term evolved into what we call AIOps today. So what is AIOps, really? Well, think of it like a central nervous system for your entire IT world. It's this incredibly smart, AI-powered platform that is constantly drinking in every single signal you can imagine. Logs, metrics, events, everything. It then analyzes that flood of information in real time to predict issues, pinpoint root causes, and in many cases, automatically fix problems before a human ever even knows they exist. I love this slide because it shows the difference so clearly. On the left, that's the old way. Pure chaos, reactive firefighting, drowning in alert storms. But on the right, you have the new AIOps approach. Calm, proactive, and intelligent. It's really the difference between being a victim of your technology and being the master of it. Okay, so that all sounds pretty great in theory. But how does this stuff actually work? Let's pop the hood for a minute and see what the engine looks like. It really boils down to a pretty logical flow. First, step 1, ingest. The platform basically drinks from every single data fire hose in your company. Step 2, analyze. The AI and machine learning algorithms sift through all that data looking for weird patterns and anomalies. Then step 3, correlate. And this is where the magic happens. It connects the dots between seemingly random events to find the single root cause. And finally, step 4, automate. It can kick off a fix all on its own, without anyone lifting a finger. And here's a perfect example of that noise reduction in action. So on the left, you see the chaos, right? Thousands of alerts firing off. In the middle, AIOps is acting like a master detective, realizing, hey, all of these alerts are actually just symptoms of the same problem. And on the right, you get the beautiful result. One single, clean, actionable incident. It's a total transformation from chaos to clarity. Okay, so the tech is super cool, I get it. But what about the bottom line? Why should a CEO care? Well, it all comes down to tangible, real-world results that you can take to the bank. Just look at the time it takes to fix a major problem. In the old world, you're talking hours, sometimes half a day or even longer.
With IOPS doing the heavy lifting, that resolution time plummets to just minutes. That's not just an improvement. That's a complete game changer for a business.
Let's talk about a real-world example. There was this financial firm, and their best engineers were basically spending all day being digital janitors, just cleaning up endless alert noise. After they brought in AIOps, the platform just vaporized 90% of that noise. Gone. All of a sudden, their team was left with only the 10% of incidents that actually mattered. For the first time, they could stop reacting and start innovating.
And the financial payoff? It can be absolutely staggering. A global retailer saved $12 million in a single year. That's not fuzzy math. That's hard cash saved by preventing outages and just making their whole operation way more efficient with AI. But believe it or not, this is just the beginning. AIOps isn't standing still. The end goal is actually way more ambitious than just cutting down noise. So let's take a quick peek into the future and see where this is all headed. The roadmap really leads to one destination: autonomy. Right now, most of us are in the assisted phase. The AI is like a co-pilot giving insights. The near future is automated, where the AI takes the controls for all the routine stuff. But the ultimate vision, the big prize, is autonomous, a future with self-healing, self-managing infrastructure that pretty much runs itself. And then you have the generative AI revolution, which is changing everything again. Just imagine, instead of digging through logs for hours, you just ask in plain English, "Hey, why is the checkout page slow?" And you get an instant, understandable answer. Or picture an AI that not only finds the problem, but writes the code to fix it for you. This makes the power of AIOps accessible to literally everyone on the team, not just the experts. So at the end of the day, this presents every single organization with a choice. Do you stick with the old way, trying to fight an ever-growing fire with a leaky bucket, risking burnout and massive failures? Or do you embrace the future of intelligent, AI-powered operations? The technology is here. It's ready. The only question left is, what are you going to do with it?